The victim's body was carried to Hazakura Temple, obviously by the Snowmobile. I don't have that in my court record, so I'll present the photo of it. Here you go. On that snowy night, there is one way that a body could have been moved. The Snowmobile. As we know, the Snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon. But it could also have been used to carry a body. Order, order, order. This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave. What do you mean? The only one who could have used the Snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin? Heh. You're too late, Franziska von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation. What? Where was the victim Elise Stoneham really killed? If her body was moved, whatever for? And if finally... just what does this image mean? Do you even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it. This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. The defense stands firm on this point. Edgy, thank you. So I guess we've broken his psych locks, really. That was settled in court. Although it would be weird for them to give them to him if that was the case. Maybe it was just so Edgeworth could have a reaction. But, I mean, everything he basically said... like, the subject was about the night of the crime and what he saw, and seems to have spilled all the beans here, so... just have to worry about Iris's locks. Her psycho locks. Excuse me? She still clutches her shoulder, or was that... was it the other shoulder? I don't know, either way. There was one reason, and one alone, for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Wright. Really? That's what this was all about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. And I wouldn't have had Franzi. Well, okay. Miles Edgeworth? I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel. Too bad. A shame that your chance seems to have slipped you by. What a... This is all your fault. Such a terrible witness. You are an affront to all the legal system stands for. I thought you was going to say affront to humanity. That's actually generous. She demands satisfaction. Again, I could see something coming out of that. And now he's dead. However, there has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises. Have his words here today been the truth or lies? Next time we gather in this courtroom, those are the matters that shall be addressed. I am counting on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution. I'm pretty sure with the second half of this case, the next investigation and trial, there's going to be like a ton of shit that we haven't even touched on yet that's going to be revealed. Because I've had all these ideas floating around in my head, as you know. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a ton of new stuff. I hope so. We'll save, and we'll keep going. This is only like a couple minutes into the video, so we gotta do more to make a full video. Is Phoenix gonna be... oh, the Hottie Clinic! I was actually thinking earlier, are we not gonna see that in the game? But that's where he is. And this is when he was researching Case 4, and he found out about Dahlia's other deal, and Diego, and the bridge, and... yeah, he doesn't know about Diego specifically yet. Yup. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This wasn't the Dahlia I knew. How not? I mean... I don't know, because there is the whole deal about him saying afterward, like, oh, I don't think that was my Dahlia, and I feel like there might be something to that. And there's the whole thing with Iris and how she wants to apologize for deceiving him and whatever. So, like, I don't know, like, one of them is the one that he knew and the other one was the one who took the stand, who was also the one from the previous case? I don't know. I don't know. but I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. Again, that's definitely not a cold, but okay. Unless my colds have all been extremely mild. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable, but I know that he will be able to help me. Somehow. Gotta trust in Edgy Poo. He did a good job, and it was really fun playing as him. Can we... Oh, I wanted to be Edgeworth some more. If he sticks around, that'd be fun. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian in artist speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only a... Whoa! Okay, Jesus. Also, can we get Pearl back? I need Pearl. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shishito did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there, which we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Don't you worry about anything, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. Heh, that's probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is? Our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, Wright. Take care. Guess I should get moving, too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I gotta get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, Jew. Poor Phoenix. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. Are you not worried about Pearl? Because I still don't know for sure if... I think she's over there with her. But I'm not 100%. So, yeah. She was missing, like, before that, because she was supposed to meet Elise. And Elise was like, I don't know, she never even showed up. So I don't know what that was about, unless Elise was lying about that. Come on, please. It's for art's sake. Is it Larry again? Oh, no. Oh, my God. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine of my book. That'll make you famous. Enough. A fool is fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. Well, whoa, that might be a record. It's 8. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright? Eh? Wait a second. I know you. Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like sunny side up and you want to grill me over a name. Franzi, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse, isn't that one of your American sayings? Beat a dead horse? No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? She must model for my picture book Franzi's Whiplash Splash. Simple and magnificent. Oh my god. Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. And before that, you'll have to hear how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone says, I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you, whoosh! Just like that dude with the red underwear. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Off he goes. Phoenix Wright, it's been a year since we last met. A pleasure to see you again. What's been up with you? Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record and that's not a thing that you have. Oh joy, sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? Well, hey, at least this is flashing back to the last game and not something that happened 5 minutes ago, so there's that. Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years. But now he's gone from this world. I did that, thank you very much. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. She never even did. Wasn't it all about Edgeworth? You will fall before me. This I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. I feel like this is the first time they've referred to it by name. They've done that several times, talking about specifically America or other specific places like that, saying country names. I don't feel like they've done that before. Like, full-on confirmation this is supposed to be America in the English version, so they've said here. It's just a weird version. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. You should have seen him in the past. He said this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kinda cute. Whoa. No smirking. No whipping the sick. That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth. Okay. Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing and one thing only. To pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know? Yeah. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing? Yes. Every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge, did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay, I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. Well, alright. Is there anything I'd want to present to her? I mean, Phoenix is the one who's just getting back into this. He should have things presented to him, so that he can be caught up on everything. So, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, I clicked it with the touchscreen, but it didn't register. I had to press it twice. God damn you, touchscreen. This is why I usually use the buttons. And when I'm always trying to touch something to examine on the bottom screen, like when we're inspecting a room and I always accidentally click somewhere else on the screen instead of clicking examine, it's a pain in the ass. Bikini. Sister Bikini? My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? What was her voice? Shit. You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. What was... I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I guess that's what closer to what it was, at least. I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's... See, this is the second time she's called her Mystic Elise. I noticed that the first time. Was she a mystic? Was she, like, certified in the mysticism? Wasn't she just here for, like, a thing? Like, I wasn't sure about that, but I didn't call it out the first time, because I wasn't totally sure, but I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you see, yeah. But I mean, if this woman knows more about her than we do, like, what's their connection? And that poor little girl. Okay, so they don't know. We don't know for sure if she's at the Inner Temple. I thought she was there with Maya, and she could be, but we don't know. Oh my god. I'm so worried. I'm so worried for Pearl. I mean, obviously she'll be fine, but still. This is just... It's not good for my heart. That little girl. See, I feel like maybe she did meet with Elise. And maybe she did something with her. Because if she is who I think she might be, maybe they had something interesting to talk about, and maybe she sent her on, like, a mission to go do a thing, because she knew she could trust Pearl, because Pearl's the best. Yeah, maybe. I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearl, she's missing? Why didn't someone tell me about this earlier? Oh, he didn't know about that. Yeah, it sucks, man. Really is terrible. I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mr. Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least, I was until this morning.
Well, that's irrelevant, though. No one's really questioning that. They're just saying that that was not the murder. I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know that artist who testified after me?
I saw Iris flying. Yeah, but that was not true.
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. Well, I mean, no. No. Whether Iris did that or not, the point was that was not the murder. She probably didn't do that either, because that'd be weird, but maybe. And then with Larry, we proved that it wasn't her, or at least we're in the process of proving it, so, you know, I mean, we've already kind of been over all that, but I know you weren't there, so I forgive you, but I'm just going over it for myself. You met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct?
That's right. I'm sure it was Iris, so
she still is not a liar. She still is claiming this to be true, and I believe her, because she's been a good witness, and there's no Cyclops, and she met someone there. So again, that makes it seem like Dahlia is, like, here causing trouble as well, like there's both of them here. I don't know. Or multiple personalities, or possession going on. Something that causes two people that look the same. I don't know, man. But because you did, Maya is stuck at the Inner Temple.
I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad.
I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Earthquakes? Don't let Edgeworth there.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
Oh shit. We've got to get Maya out of there. Fast.
Well, I mean, she can leave the building. But yeah, it'd still be dangerous. That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island.
It's like an island? How so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the Inner Temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest.
I see.
So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction.
But they'd be trapped with her.
And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and no way to escape either.
Oh dear. Yes, I suppose it does.
Please, Gumshoe. Get that bridge up faster. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something?
No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Dionum.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter.
No, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training. Yeah, that's the thing. She did say that, so why is she Mystic Elise? Unless she is who I think maybe she might be, but if this woman knows that, then she knows she's undercover, and why would she remember the fake name but slip up on the mystic part multiple times?
Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There, you did it again. Sister Bikini, I noticed you always refers to Miss Donham as Mystic Elise.
Oh.
Yes, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
We address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Oh, she does have Cyclops. Okay, here we go. She knows more about Elise. 5 for her. Possibly 10 for Iris. It'll probably only be 5, but who knows. Larry, I think his are taken care of. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donham on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished.
Aw, I miss her. Seeing her little face makes me worry.
So there's a Cyclops. And we'll ask about Pearl. They'll end the video. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but I try to keep it together.
Oh, man. My head's throbbing so bad it's killing me.
Pearls.
Oh, Pearls. She was with Miss Donham on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? Oh my god.
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Gumshoe, I'm counting on you to check it out for me. What, did she go to my office? Or are you saying at the Inner Temple with Maya? Okay, either way, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.